Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic day in the universe, and we are absolutely buzzing with the most insane updates. Grab your iced coffees, secure your wigs, and strap in, because we have so much to unpack, and the drama is genuinely overflowing today. We are diving deep, and I promise you are not ready for this. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing immediately. I am literally shaking, clutching my iced matcha like it's my absolute lifeline, and filming this while I'm supposed to be running errands because we need to talk about this now. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Bestie, be for real right now. Did we just witness what I think we just witnessed between Claire and Holden? I am hyperventilating. I was mid-skincare routine when this scene dropped, and I straight up smeared my expensive charcoal mask all over my pristine white rug because I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. The scream that left my body? Unholy. We are not just watching this show anymore, we are invested, and I am personally attacked by the sheer audacity of this plotline. I am physically vibrating from the gravity of what just happened. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. My brain is visibly buffering. Let's rewind to the Claire of it all. Basically, ever since Claire was accepted into the Newman fold, she has been playing the ultimate good girl. Like she was giving major, please validate me, Grandpa Victor energy, doing absolutely everything to prove her loyalty to the family. She was the pristine, innocent little Newman princess, always trying to please everyone, constantly walking on eggshells just to be perceived as worthy. And honestly, it was getting a little exhausting. Like, girl, stand up. She was completely suppressing her own identity just to fit into this rigid, terrifying corporate dynasty. But after the whole disaster with Kyle, which is honestly so unhinged, and I don't even get me started on the vibes of that breakup, she was just emotionally lost. They realized a reconciliation was straight up impossible, and she was just floating in this weird emotional limbo. And honestly, thank God. Kyle is officially on my do not perceive list. He is basically a walking red flag wrapped in designer suits, and Claire dodged an absolute missile there. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. But wait, did you notice the lighting in that breakup scene with Kyle? It was giving weird fluorescent DMV energy, and I was so distracted by the shadow on Kyle's jawline. Like, who approved that aesthetic choice? It was genuinely so distracting, I almost missed the dialogue. It looked like they were breaking up in the back room of a discount shoe store. Anyway, snapping back to the main tea, Claire has been so desperate for an identity that doesn't just revolve around being a Newman pawn, and she was so incredibly vulnerable. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we have to talk about who Holden actually is. This isn't just some random guy off the street in Genoa City. This is Holden Novak, the newly discovered biological son of Malcolm Winters. Basically, he is Winters royalty now, representing an entirely different power dynamic in the city. And we all know how Victor Newman feels about the Winters family and Chancellor Winters. To Victor, they are the enemy. They are the rival empire. So Victor has spent all this energy trying to pull Claire into his web, demanding absolute, unquestioning loyalty, expecting her to just fall in line and marry some corporate drone he approves of. And what does she do? She gravitates toward the one man who represents a legacy that Victor cannot control. Okay, wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. The kiss. Besties, this was not just a romantic little peck. This was a masterfully orchestrated, earth-shattering, cinematic masterpiece of a kiss. Claire had been totally dodging the idea of a relationship with Holden, right? She wanted to keep it strictly in the friend zone because she knew the absolute chaos it would cause. She knew Victor would literally combust, but the tension was literally vibrating through the screen. You could cut it with a knife. And then, right in the middle of all the chaos, they just went for it. It was a completely unexpected, raw, passionate moment that instantly shattered her good girl image into a million pieces. The moment their lips met, I swear the tectonic plates under Genoa City shifted. I literally gasped out loud in my living room. I knocked over my iced coffee and didn't even care. It wasn't just romance. It was a declaration of war. By leaning into Holden, a man Victor will never fully accept, Claire isn't just following her heart. She is walking straight into an emotional minefield. She is basically looking Victor in the eye and saying, I am my own person, and we know Victor Newman does not do independent women. This is a deliberate pivot, transforming her from a family outsider desperate for approval into an independent force pursuing her own desires. I need to dissect this because Victor's psychology is genuinely terrifying. He views his family members as chess pieces. Look at what he does to Nick, to Victoria, to Abby. If you don't align with his master plan, you are dead to him. So seeing Claire, his newest little project, lock lips with a Winters, I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Victor is going to lose his absolute mind. He demands control, and this relationship threatens to fracture the most powerful dynasty in town. If Victor tries to use his heavy-handed mob boss tactics to run Holden out of town, and let's be real, he 100% will, it is going to trigger a massive civil war inside the Newman family. Victoria is actually supporting Claire's healing and happiness right now. Can you imagine the screaming matches between Victor and Victoria over how Claire should live her life? I am manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Victoria will defend her daughter, and Victor will be throwing crystal tumblers at the wall. They are officially on my do not perceive list. If they ruin Claire's happiness, I am so done. Victoria has been through enough, and if Victor tries to rip Claire's newfound independence away, it is going to be the ultimate betrayal. And don't even get me started on Lily Winters. Lily is already holding a massive grudge against Victor for boxing her out of the Chancellor control. Plus, she is already so stressed about Malcolm's terminal illness, the twins not being a bone marrow match, and Kane Ashby literally blackmailing her for the company. She is fighting for her life right now. And now this? If Victor starts targeting Holden because he's a Winters, Lily is going to get dragged right into the crossfire. This private little romance is going to escalate into a full-blown corporate war between Newman Enterprises and Chancellor Winters. It's no longer just about who Claire is dating. It's about power, legacy, and Victor's desperate need to dominate everyone around him. Holden went from being an outsider to literally representing the opposing legacy, and Victor is genuinely going to spiral. Wait, hold up. I completely forgot the messiest part. Holden has a secret past connection with Audra? Audra, Charles? The patron saint of chaos herself. Genuinely, how does Audra insert herself into literally every single dramatic situation in this town? It's an art form at this point. If Audra is somehow tied to Holden's past, she's going to use that to her advantage. She's probably sitting in the GCAC right now, sipping a martini, just waiting to drop a bomb on Claire's new relationship. My brain cannot even process the level of toxicity that is about to unfold. I am straight up terrified of what Audra might leak to Victor just to stir the pot. I'm literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the absolute cinematic mayhem we are about to witness. This specific betrayal of Victor's rules feels like a personal attack on his soul, and he is going to retaliate with everything he has. Claire is finally stepping out of the shadows. Holden is embracing his Winters legacy, and Victor is about to burn the city down to maintain his grip on reality. I am physically vibrating, you guys. This is my entire personality now. I am unwell. Manifesting that Claire holds her ground and doesn't let her grandpa bully her into submission. I need to go scream into a pillow and reevaluate my entire life because I am so deep in this lore that my grip on reality is slipping. I cannot even. Besties, drop your unhinged theories in the comments because I need to know I am not spiraling alone.